Scott, Fred, and Debbie safely brought Corrie back home to her family in Kalispell, Montana. Scott flew the first leg in his Diamond 40 from Seattle's Boeing field to Spokane. Corrie transferred to our Saratoga, where Debbie and I flew her from Spokane's Phelps Field to Kalispell's Glacier Park Airport.
Getting ready to load the plane for Corrie. Still be able to reach behind the seat. And also behind the seat, we have any air sickness or relief requirement. And here's the oxygen. So it shows you how you put it on your face and you give it a squirt and breathe it. Okay, we're loading the airplane. The guy's already in there in the plane. All right, so we're getting a snapshot of squirrel. Oh, no, not that bad.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Take off.
Yeah.
Traffic, Skylane departing run prior to your arrival. Runway 4 left, clear
Left
land.
Mars.
For 4 left.
How you doing in the back? We're getting ready to take off. Oh no, he's sitting on your lap. Oh.
6 Echo.
Is that okay?
All
right.
In the air.
Archer,
Beautiful day in Spokane.
with Romeo traffic. Archer 32653 Phelps ground. Runway 4 left, taxi via Alpha.
Getting ready to depart for Kalispell.
Alpha 4 runway. Bravo Charlie, turn right at the end, taxi park to your discretion, monogram 0.7. Turn right at the end to parking. 0.7.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Back cross runway 4 right, taxi park to your discretion, monogram 0.7. Runway 4 left, taxi via Alpha, 15 miles.
See, Chewy's a real veteran back there, so he doesn't really care.
Some other ones need holes. They need help.
A little bit bumpy.
You can tell it's dog lover.
Might be,
Through that as we get higher.
Oh, there's Mount Spokane. And I told you last time, when there's still snow on Mount Spokane, don't plant
Tomatoes.
yeah.
That's what I learned last time.
You got Mississippi Verify information box truck?
Do have one starting flight 1998.
That's the valley. It's the Kaiser Industrial Complex. Up ahead is Post Falls and Coeur Lake.
We've got information.
Penorville Lake.
Okay, that's valid, so yes, Ponderay.
How do you spell Ponderay?
No, thank you. Ponderay.
Starts with a P-E-N-D.
Right. I think you have to be French to be
I
able
think
to
so.
spell it.
I can't even spell Coeur d'Alene. You just put C, comp.
I can see it right down there. It's called McGee.
2973, 182 Romeo.
Oh, actually, I'm not sure we're at McGee yet.
Well, it was he was taking care of me.
2154
So,
contact
no,
Spokane
he
approach
was done with the
128.75.
firefighting part.
I lived in Hayden at the time, and it was pretty unnerving between the smoke and... Yeah. That's cruise checklist complete.
We're crossing the Bitterroot Ranges of the mountains. I don't think this is the Continental Divide, right? This is the... You have the Clark Fork of the Ponderay River below us.
Get that. This is Clark Fork River Valley.
Sorry,
Yeah.
these are the Cabinet Mountains, and on the other side of the river, there's the smaller mountains there, the Bitterroots.
That's known as the Huckleberry Capital of Montana.
Really?
Huckleberry capital of Montana,
Oh,
kids.
yeah.
The huckleberry crop's been pretty bad. Okay, we started our descent. Got the seatbelt still on. Everything okay back there? Nice and comfortable?
Oh, yeah.
Gogs. You keep horny.
Inbound to Kalispell. Great state of Montana. That's Glacier National Park.
Shows 10,800.
And through the haze and stuff, there's Flathead Lake Airport. Glacier Park Mountains ahead of us.
Represent 507 informed Glacier Tower.
Glacier Tower, helicopter 7507
First time
uniform.
stop.
We are 6 miles to the west.
No.
information found at 4,000.
Helicopter 07 uniform, enter. Right downwind runway 20.
Blue in this case.
400.
So 90 with just temp flaps. You can go to rest of the flaps, and then you can slow to 80.
$200.
90.
And you can put the rest of the
500.
flaps down and slow to 80. Okay, I got your flaps coming up.
Glacier Jet Center.
Visual flight 6099, turn right on Bravo 4, taxi parking cross Bravo, remain this frequency, have a great day.
Okay, right turn Bravo 4, remain this frequency, taxi to parking from there.
Maneuver 123, Romeo Golf Glacier, Tower, runway.
Glacier Jet Center.
The Glacier Jet Center, and look at the tremendous support that we got for Angel Flight here. We're expecting, some fantastic catering for the flight. Oh, no, this is the end of the flight, so we're done. Thanks a lot, you guys.
Scott, Fred, and Debbie safely brought Corrie back home to her family in Kalispell, Montana. Corrie transferred to our Saratoga, where Debbie and I flew her from Spokane's Felts Field to Kalispell's Glacier Park Airport. At Glacier Park Jet Center, she met up with her family. Overall, a happy trip for her returning home, and she enjoyed having Oscar and Chewy keeping her company.
206 Alpha Romeo.
Aerial surveys. I guess that's kind of neat. Having a plane like that to build up in time. On the ground at Kalispell City Airport. It took us long enough to find it. Oscar just left a message. Saratoga. The glaciers. Glacier National Park. Just south of us is Flathead Lake. Oh. Don't
Guys
want you doing that thing.
Flying along the northern part of Flathead Lake. It's called the Flathead Range.
Ferndale area traffic, Saratoga 6 Alpha Romeo 5 to the west, 4,000 inbound for a pattern. Ferndale.
So just do your normal pattern as if you were going to land.
That's what I'm trying to think. I want to slow her down, so.
The third choice is just watch you go by.
Copy that, Donna. Field not set yet.
1,000.
Is she able to take any pictures?
Probably. I don't know.
A little bouncy in the mountains here between the hills and the wind effect going over the hills.
$500. 400. 300. 200. 100.
Oh, somebody out there.
That's her. That's Anna.
With a dog?
Yep.
Gonna try for some pictures here.
I'm not going too low here. Right.
Oh, they're on the right side.
Winds are kind of nasty. It is your airplane.
There's a river down below. En route to Coeur d'Alene for fuel. Passing over Little Bitterroot Lake.
Saratoga 616 Alpha Romeo, contact Seattle Center 123.95. Good day.
616 Alpha Romeo, good day.
2395 on that com1.
Seattle Center, Saratoga 616 Alpha Romeo, level 12000. We're over the mountains.
Alpha Romeo, Seattle Center, Coeur d'Alene, altimeter 2971.
2971 for 616.
Bob Marshall's behind us in Montana.
We're Idaho?
Actually, I don't think we are yet.
Not really.
Yeah, then it must be. If after this.
Center hello, Delta 2437 is out of 7.
So you have all that rain that's not making the surface
2437, Seattle
evaporates
Center,
and
230.
it's a cooling effect.
230, that's 2437.
Number 90763
Really nice
Hotel,
snowy
Seattle
ridge
Center.
here.
We reported this fires along here. It looks like it was like a clear-cut area already.
From the old burn, I think.
Yeah, from an old burn area. Here's Coeur d'Alene Airport ahead of us. Hayden Lake in the haze.
Coeur d'Alene traffic is the 10951. We're going to hold short of runway 20 in Alpha for rising traffic. Coeur d'Alene Airport. Coeur d'Alene traffic, Skyhawk 2 for Victor, left base 204.
Overshot that.
500.
500. Just fueled up here at Coeur d'Alene on a nice warm cool day. The dogs are all excited because they've seen a killer tumbleweed go down the runway.
Remark, density altitude 3,800. Coeur d'Alene Air.
Departing out of Coeur d'Alene.
They're filling in the whole basin. Kind of sad.
There's that fire still going over there.
Flag crane 3.7 out of
So much for our clear skies.
Hayden Lake.
Gonna,
What is that?
it's the lake where my friend used to live.
They
They made an artificial lake for this neighborhood in that shape.
Why? Micah.
Almost no snow on Micah now.
Delta, Ryan 48235, hold short 22 right, ready for takeoff. Close traffic, left turns please at 3,200. Ryan 48235,
Air conditioning off.
right, clear for takeoff, left close traffic approved. Clear for takeoff 22 right, left close traffic, Ryan 48235. Saratoga 68, Saratoga 616 Alpha Romeo. Tower Roger, make straight and approach runway 22 right, report a 3 mile final.
Straight in, 22 right, report 3 mile final for Saratoga 616 Alpha Romeo. It's supposed to be actually a water run coming in on 22 right, short plane card.
400.
On traffic, 12 o'clock, 4 miles northbound, Skylane, altitude and Cape, 4,300 climbing.
Still.
Listen for that traffic. We have them on ADSC. We have them inside now. We'll report 4 miles north. Saratoga 6 Alpha Romeo, turn left at Charlie, cross 4 right approach.
Left turn at Charlie, cross 4 right for Saratoga 616 Alpha Romeo.